I was not ready.
I was not ready.
I was not ready. Welcome to the flooded basement edition of Deal With It podcast.
Well, we get to say what we want, and you get to.
Drown with us. We did have to clean up a little bit of water in the basement. As some of you might know, well, by the time this comes out, you will know that we had a major thunderstorm in Wisconsin this weekend, and a lot of people ended up underwater. A lot of basements flooded. State fair grounds are underwater.
Yeah, there's they actually canceled the fair.
Yeah.
First year I've ever heard of
Yeah, it's
fair
insane.
being canceled due to weather.
There was, I think, the highest amount I saw was 14 inches over last night in rain. That's crazy.
Ridiculous.
In one night. But yeah,
It's just like I don't ask for
Yeah.
favors. I don't like favors.
Now,
Don't do me no favors.
I will do favors for specific people, but you have to have been very close to the to the chest for a while for me to.
Yeah, like I don't ask for favors for the simple fact that, like, don't get me wrong, I might ask you a favor, like if it's like, hey, can you
You
drop
ask
me
me
off
for
here
favors
real
all the
quick?
time.
Yeah, but
Liar.
it's different. Fuck you.
Yeah, but you
Asshole.
can't. You know you can.
Yeah, but it's not like a How do I say it? I don't ask for favors as in. Well, I don't ask anybody for favors. You're a friend. Yeah,
It's different. Yeah,
Yeah, I
there-
mean,
there's
it's
only
just-
a few people that you
Yeah, I
can
mean,
actually
we
like
usually
rely on.
talk damn near on the daily. It's not like.
Yeah, we talk pretty frequently.
Yeah, I mean, we talk. So it's not like I'm asking somebody randomly that I haven't talked to in forever.
Yeah.
Hey, can you do me a favor?
Hey, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey, young blood.
Yeah. Hey, nephew.
Hey, nephew. Let me hold five.
Hey, now we're at that age where we could
Yeah.
call people nephew.
I mean, I am unk age, aren't I?
I am on
Unk
too.
status.
So, hey, what is the statuses?
I don't fucking know. Do you think I care enough to like?
Yeah. Are you an unk?
I mean, by definition.
When do you
I
become
suppose-
an OG?
I don't know. I think it's like 39 and up. So I'm right. Like in September. September, I'm about to hit OG status.
Look at that. I don't know. I don't keep up with that. I think it's 39. I think it's 39, young blood.
Well, because I think I'm like on the tail end of unk status.
Yeah. Hey, that's the attitude. That's why you always got an
That's
attitude.
why.
You're always mad.
That's realistically. That's why I'm a cranky old man. Is because I'm fucking OG.
You're OG now.
Bruh.
Yeah. Hey, pretty soon when you are old school, I can just imagine that shit.
Oh man, I'm gonna be fussing at everything.
Look at this.
Like,
Look at this motherfucker. Look at that.
Hey, look, just yelling at people out my front.
Hey. Stop driving.
Look at him coming up the street all fast, throwing shit in the road. Like,
Putting cones in front of the house and nobody
Oh.
parks in front of your house.
I did that with
I already do that.
Some guy with one of my kids were little was driving his car like a jackass all up and down the street trying to show off. He's a little street racer or whatever. And I had these Nerf bow and arrows like with the whistle darts. So it was like the football whistles on the end of the arrow. And as he was driving past, I just pegged his car window with one of them.
What he say?
He just like slammed it. It was a Nerf. It didn't do
Mhm.
anything. He just slammed on his brakes. I was like, get the fuck out of him. He just took off running.
Poor kid.
Well, because I figured he when he realized I wasn't going to like go back in my house, he decided to drive off. He was a kid.
You did the right thing.
Well, I'm like, dude, you're like my kids aren't the only kids that live on the street. You're gonna like hit somebody.
You're looking out for both of y'all.
Yeah. And all I did was shoot his window with a Nerf dart.
You didn't break anything, right?
Didn't break anything.
Hey, speaking of driving like jackasses, I remember one time when we were young, in that same street that I told you, I don't know if you remember where I fell off the car.
The same street you fell off the car.
Yeah. So right in front of us, some young fella lived there. He was like a white guy, but he was married to a Latina.
Okay.
and we didn't talk, but he always, the head nod
Yeah.
to
You
know that,
acknowledge each other.
yeah, and to acknowledge that, hey, I acknowledge you and we cool.
Right.
I mean, always head nod. The lady next to him, there was a girl. We talked to her. She was real cool. She was a Puerto Rican girl. Um, and in front it's us. Then next to us is DeAndre, rest in peace, D Boy, and then Boo Boo and Brian. So we were all hanging out in front, and the guy from in front of the house, he was he was pulling out his baby from the car
Mm-hmm.
in the car seat, brand new baby, bringing her home. And out of nowhere, bro, another car out on just fucking comes by and rips off the door, bro. Like flatten the door on the other side. The guy, like his reflexes were amazing. Like bro, like he just like stood up and like
Jumped out of the way, or like
no, like
like sucked up to
yeah,
the car.
yeah, and it ripped,
It just didn't hit him. Just barely didn't hit him.
bro. And we were like, what the? You know what I mean, bro? And then the car passed again. Like
Like he was trying to hit him.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. But then, hey, in our block, we were all like close.
Yeah. You dragged him out.
Oh my God, they chased them down.
Mm.
And man, I don't know what happened next.
Yeah, but yeah, you know what happened next. But yeah,
It was, man. But that was
how did
crazy.
we get on this? We were talking about our first jobs.
Talking about our first job. It's my bad. That was just a little confession that
I was like, how the fuck did we get on this?
That happened. No, it was we were talking about jackasses, people driving like jackasses. Yeah, I mean, you put that nerf
yeah,
at them.
because
There's a lot of.
But how did we get on that? We were talking about our first job.
I don't know.
We could be wandering.
Nah, but it's all right. We just moved into that conversation.
I mean, yeah, it's cool.
It was good.
I'm just like, I can never figure out how we get to like down some of these paths.
Hey, we were talking about, and then we moved it into confessions. You said we were going to talk about confessions. That was kind of
Yeah, but
right
we got 6 minutes. We don't have time for that.
Cool.
I have a lot to confess. We don't have 6 minutes is not enough time.
It's not enough time to confess all these things.
What'd you get in the most trouble for when you were a kid?
Oh man, I was always in trouble.
No, but like okay. Give me a few examples, but what was the big, like, what did you get in the most trouble for? What'd you fuck up the biggest on?
Oh man. All right. I was just talking about this shit with my brother the other day. I once in 3rd grade took a porn magazine to school.
In 3rd grade?
In 3rd grade, like a little sick bastard. Some things never change.
Hey, right?
Dude,
now you take him to work?
I took a porn magazine to school, bro. In 3rd grade, and I gave it to one of my friends, right?
All right.
3rd grade friend. He don't even remember me. I barely remember him. Then I guess he told his sister, and his sister studied with my brother.
Okay.
And then she told my brother. And my brother told me that he knew. Instead of me denying it, be like, no, what are you talking about? I was like, what? Who told you? And he says, you got to do whatever I say. If not, I'm going to tell mom. And this piece of shit.
So he held it over your head?
Held it over my head for like a year. Then told my mom.
Wait, he told her anyways?
After a year.
Wait, no. Did you like say, that's it, I'm not doing it anymore? Yeah. See, like you gave up on doing what he said you had to do.
A year. A whole year.
I mean,
so I gave up on him, and he told mom.
I'm surprised you waited that long being in 3rd grade. That's some commitment, dude.
Hey man, I'm a loyal guy.
No, you just didn't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, I didn't want to get in trouble, man. I was so terrified of my parents. Man, my mom got me naked and beat the shit out of me.
I feel like the first part was unnecessary.
I know, right? The thing is that she didn't even whoop me in my body. She whooped my hands and made me clean my room naked.
It still embarrassed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was nobody there for me to get embarrassed.
Yeah. Did you feel embarrassed?
Yeah.
It worked. Like.
Yeah, man. She got me. I mean, good. I deserved it. That's why I'm so kinky now. Right? That's why I tell my girl to whoop me.
That's why you tell her to make you strip down and she beats the shit out of your hands.
Thank you, mom.
Feels like love.
Oh man.
Creepy. So okay, so
Tell me how much of a bad boy I've been and beat my
yeah,
hands.
I'm naughty.
Tell me how naughty I am.
That's disgusting.
I know.
So how much trouble did you get in? You said you told on you.
Well, yeah, I was fucking grounded. They beat my ass. Yeah, I mean,
I mean, okay,
yeah, I mean,
standard.
yeah, yeah.
How long were you grounded for?
I don't remember. It probably wasn't long.
Mm,
Probably wasn't long because it had happened a while ago.
okay,
I mean, the grounding part, it would just never really worked for us
so
because there
yeah.
was four of us in the house, so it's hard to ground one kid. Yeah, I mean, then if you have a conscience, you kind
Well, I
of
mean,
feel
if you keep them
bad.
separated and isolated, so you can,
Yeah, they did, but the other ones didn't have nothing to do. They got bored, so they go and antagonize me.
no, okay.
While I was tied up in the
Why?
basement.
Yeah, well, there you go.
While I was in my cage, they grabbed sticks and poked
Poke
me.
me. Yeah,
Nah. No, they didn't. They
that's
didn't.
funny.
See, there's the thing. I'm not
I
in
mean,
in Latino households. There wasn't a lot of grounding. There was a lot of ass whoopings and insulting. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't much of a. It's more how much of a piece of shit I am and how I'm never gonna amount
ass
to
whoopings
nothing.
and insulting is hilarious.
Yeah, it's that's why I do comedy now
That's
because
why
I can take.
Latinos. That's why Latinos and blacks get along so well.
Oh, what you guys went through the same thing?
Ass whoopings and insulting.
Nah, we just got ass whoopings. We didn't really get shit taken from us. Well, you can't really take shit from us when you got nothing to take. Yeah, I mean, so what are we gonna
Right.
take from us? Just take our dignity.
Freedom. Yeah,
Freedom.
dignity. That's why you were clean and naked.
Hey, freedom. What is that?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so
No, my parents were awesome.
I got in a tad bit of trouble.
No, I don't. You don't say. I don't believe it.
A little bit of trouble as a kid. I fought constantly growing up. So I get in trouble for fighting at school. I got suspended in second grade. I think we talked about this on an episode because I punched my teacher.
You're a piece of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you said that last time, and then I like told you what happened. She like did the whole. I broke some crayons, just doing kid shit, and she grabbed me and did that like pinch twist from like under the back of my arm.
Yeah, no.
I'm like a second grader, like so. I was the first one apparently who fought back. Yeah, so
At the end of the
I
day,
got suspended, but for that, but like, but the time. Okay, so what I got in the most trouble for though, I was a teenager, and I was supposed like okay, so let me paint a picture for you. I was supposed to it was at church. I grew up in church, and I was supposed to go apologize to this list of names of people that my parents gave me, right? So they gave me this list of names of people to apologize to because the week before I gave them all the middle finger at church.
Why? Where did you get the urge to give everybody the middle finger? At church.
Do you think I remember? Okay, it was probably they probably deserved it, but like they.
That's how I know you're the fucking problem.
Oh, I
They
didn't.
probably deserved it at church. They were probably all old people too.
No, they were teenagers. They were like people that were like slightly older than me. But like they, you know how the refs always catch the second guy.
But
They were
started-
antagonizing me. I get caught both birds in the air. So I had this list of names of all people I was supposed to go apologize to the next week at church. Instead of apologizing to those people, I lit that list of names on fire. But give me a break. I did it outside.
I was being safe about it.
Yeah, I practiced fire safety. I put it out, and then I came into church. I threw it in the garbage in the men's room bathroom, and then I went to class. Right. So then, like 20-ish minutes later, two ushers come in and pull me and my brother Zach out of class because the garbage can in the men's room is on fire now. I didn't put it out good enough, apparently. So, why'd they pull your brother out, Brad? Yeah, I forgot to tell you that the list of names was written on a piece of paper from my dad's work desk. Okay. And on the top right corner of every page of that notepad had my dad's name, his phone number, and the company's name. That's the only part of the page that did not burn. So they were going through the garbage and they found it. So I like basically told on myself. It had to be me or Zach.
Fucking idiot.
Like
You,
I almost burned the whole church down.
I would have been like, Zach, how
I
could
was
you?
like, Zach, how could you? Zach didn't have a list of names of people to apologize to that my dad wrote from the notebook. Yeah, so I told on myself. That was fun. I got grounded for a long time. Oh, so I got grounded.
Snitch.
Yeah, dumbass. And then after the day I got done being grounded from that, we were going swimming, right?
And grounded, hang on, grounded. What's grounded to you guys?
Okay, so like grounded in our house was you stay in the house and you have no freedom. Like,
But you can still do things in the house.
I mean, like what? Like,
TV, 64.
I mean, I don't remember. I don't. I was too busy trying to get out of the house because I
Okay,
hated
'cause you
it
were
so
a
much.
street
There,
kid, just
yeah,
like
I just
me,
wanted
yeah.
to like. So like, I wasn't really trying to be in the house. Like, I would watch TV and I would play video games.
My brother, you tell him, oh, you'll stay in the house. Great.
No,
Me, you stay in the house, I'll go crazy.
no, I have to be moving around.
Yeah, I need to be
So,
outside.
so that was like grounding, but like also there was other aspects of it we don't need to get into. But so I was grounded for a month, and then the day I got ungrounded, it was like I think it was 4th of July. We were at my uncle's house, and he had a pool at the time, above ground pool. So I had like my swim trunks on, like just I was getting ready to get in the pool, so I didn't even have shoes on. And grandma on the white side, this is all on the white side of the family. Grandma came over, and she had to unpack her car, so I go out to go help bring stuff in. I'm carrying a card table in one hand and some other stuff in the other hand, and I get to the door and I'm trying to open the door, and I drop the card table on my toe and on the edge, like straight up and down. Man,
Ugh.
it blew the toenail out from underneath, like the back, split the toenail bed wide open. So now I got to go to the hospital. I had to get
How old are you?
15.
Oh,
Yeah. So we go to the hospital. I'm like on like 4th of July. I'm supposed to be going swimming. Now I'm dealing with this. I got stitches in the toenail bed, and then they had to stitch the old toenail back on so the new toenail would grow in straight.
yeah.
Man, did that shit hurt.
I can imagine.
And then I couldn't go swimming. And that
You
sucked.
couldn't go swimming.
No, you have to keep your foot out of the
Yeah.
So that sucked. But so my punishment was a little bit longer because I was on crutches for
It
2 more
extended.
weeks. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah,
Damn, that sucks, dude. That sucks. Getting hurt as a child sucked.
I got a
because
lot of injuries as a
I
kid. I
remember-
was rough and tumble.
I broke my clavicle one time, and all you know how you got to wear a sling
Mm-hmm.
for that. I was, it's embarrassing.
So you tried to like tough it out, like,
Yep, and not wear it. Oh man,
Tell me.
yeah. I used to wear it inside the clothes.
Oh yeah.
Like-
And so you just look like you're like
Like I'll
gimpy.
I'll have one hand inside,
Mhm.
and the other one out normal. Yeah, I mean, I just didn't want to wear that whole thing around here,
That's
so
weird.
people would ask me. The whole thing is the asking and having to explain.
It's you get to talk about
Conversation starter.
you get to talk about yourself. You know, you
Yeah,
like doing
nah.
that. Uh,
At the moment, now I want to because I have accomplished things. Back then, I didn't want
Yeah.
to because I didn't have nothing.
well, yeah,
I have nothing to talk about. I didn't want to embarrass myself.
ended up I didn't break any bones until I was an adult. Actually, but I got stitches a lot as a kid.
How many bones have you broken?
Mine or other people's.
Uh,
That's where I got the nickname. So I got the nickname Bones because I was playing football at the time, and because I was hitting with ferocity, I made I had a reputation for breaking bones. Like I broke 2 legs, 2 arms, a couple ribs, one guy's clavicle, my hand.
and they call you Bones?
Yeah, bone. Well, so my friend, Haley, she's the one who called me Bones originally because of like she's like every time you
Don't
play
touch the table.
football, Every time you play football, you're breaking. You're either breaking a bone or somebody else's. So it kind of stuck.
Bones.
Yeah.
I they used to call me Goldie.
Yeah. How the hell did you get that name?
Nah, it's that it's it just sounds like that in English. It's really Goldie. Goldie, but in reality is Gordi. Like gordo, like fat.
Like you were fat. Why
Yeah,
would they
like
call you that?
fatty. So it's really fatty, but us Puerto Ricans, we pronounce the L instead of the R.
Okay.
So we
So were
replace
you
with that.
fat when they called you it?
Yeah, I was a fat piece of
Oh.
fucking shit. Dude, just a fat,
uh,
ugly baby.
now you're just a piece of shit.
Now I'm just a piece of shit that's somewhat in shape.
Yeah.
Somewhat. I look like it sometimes, depending on
Oh
the
man.
shirt.
All right. So while we're talking about the most trouble we've gotten as a child, let's talk about the things we didn't get in trouble for. It's time for a segment we like to call Childhood Confessions.
Incriminate yourself, why don't
Yeah,
you?
tell on yourself. You can't get in any trouble anymore. You're an adult, right? Sort of. All right. So, what did you get away with? I don't.
All
I
right.
have to think about something.
One time, check it out. When we were young, right? I remember there was a house that I think the owners had passed, and then they it was abandoned for a while,
Mhm.
and then they sold it to they sold it, and there was a crew working on that house, right? There was a crew working on that house, Mexican dudes, and bro, one of our neighbors had broken in and said, "Hey, let's go check in." It's not, and it said that he broke in there. The door was open.
The door was open. You
Yeah,
say it's still a
because
B&E.
huh?
It's still a B&E.
Yeah, I mean, but it was the door was open. It wasn't like he broke a window or something. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It wasn't like a broken in. It was like he checked and that it was open. Oh shit! And he went inside that and man,
Splitting hairs, but
and
okay.
and the older guys in the neighborhood,
Mm-hmm.
we all
They
went in
found
there.
out.
Yeah, they found out. They went in there and everybody started punching through the drywall and made holes everywhere.
Why?
Everywhere. All the walls had holes from
Why?
punches. I don't know.
Just to fuck this
Just
guy's shit
kids
up?
being, you know what I mean?
Oh my god.
And bro, and then those Mexicans came the next day. Bro, they were like, "What the fuck?" They were asking everybody. They were asking us. I was
What
like,
happened? I
I
don't know.
I was, yeah, I mean, I don't know, but I was younger. I was like 12, so.
No.
But man, it's crazy. So yeah, I guess we kind of got away with that shit. It's
Yeah.
horrible though. It's like, dude, now that I've worked in construction, that I worked in other things, I'm like, man, that sucks. What that's another day's of work. All
Man.
that material that
Oh,
they had to replace, all that. Oh
you
man,
made me think of
they were
my
almost done.
you made me think of my confession.
Oh.
So speaking of construction, a buddy of mine, you know what? Fuck it, I don't care. This is my friend Tommy. His dad had gotten into it with some construction workers that were doing work in their neighborhood because like they almost hit his car with some equipment. Right?
Okay.
They weren't paying attention or whatever. And he was a car salesman, so he was bringing home a car that he was going to sell. So like he got into it with them, and they're barking at each other, and they had like made some construction workers. They make like vague threats or whatever.
Yeah.
So Tommy and I are teenagers at the time, right? So we're feeling ourselves a little bit like, fuck them. They can't threaten your dad, blah, 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 whatever. So we waited until later that night, and the construction equipment's parked all throughout the neighborhood, right? And this is when we're bad, right? So we're like out drinking. We're fucking joyriding in other people's cars and shit. And I had the bright idea that we should take the BB gun with us and go shoot out all the windows of the construction equipment since they decided to fuck with his dad. Now, so we went and did that overnight, right? Shot out all the windows of like the backhoe, the front end loader, everything. And then the next morning, like his parents went to church. My guy was asleep still. I took his car to go to the gas station. Uh, Went to the gas station, got something, then took his car to the park, did a bunch of donuts in the fucking park on the lawn, and then drove it back to his house. And the cops came because somebody called, and like they followed the dirt tire tracks right to the driveway, and there's dirt all over the car. They come, they get to the house. I was in my guy Tommy's still asleep in the basement. I've always been an early morning person, so he's in the basement asleep still. I'm in the backyard with the BB gun shooting at birds. And the cops come into the backyard and they're like, "Excuse me." And I spun around with this BB gun. I'm like, "Oh, it's fake. It's fake. It's fake."
Holy shit.
And so now they're I got in trouble and got a ticket for the joyriding through the park and shit. And then one of the cops, as they're like doing all this and they're getting ready to leave, she has this like aha moment. She was like, "Do you think that the construction equipment might be tied to these kids too?" He had a BB gun, and then luckily my buddy's mom was there at this point. And she chimed in. She's like, "Whoa! You're not gonna try and make something that's unrelated to this tied to this." It's like, I know full well that it was me that did this shit. I'm like, yeah. But yeah,
thank God for Tommy's mom.
So yeah, shout out Stephanie McAdams. Love you, appreciate you. You stuck up for me. But yes, we absolutely shot the windows out of that construction equipment,
and Tommy was a part of it.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. We can't get in trouble for it anymore.
Hey,
what are you gonna do?
Tommy was the getaway driver. He drove me there.
Listen. So yeah, that's that's one of the things I got away with that I'm willing to talk about.
One of plenty things. The thing is that I don't have a lot of I used to get caught a lot. I never really got away with shit. I would always get fucking caught.
It was like caught a lot.
That's why I don't steal. I don't do none of that shit. I just get caught.
Dude, I used to get okay. So my friends and I we would used to play a game like who could steal the best shit, right? So, like,
who can steal the best shit?
Yeah. Oh, this goes back to the game we were gonna play. Or this goes back to what we were gonna talk about. Childhood games. So
childhood games.
So me and my guys used to play who could steal the best shit, and like we would like we were so bad. Like we in church service because we didn't give a fuck about it. We would walk to Target or like walk to Walgreens and see who could steal the best shit, and then like compare when we got back, or between church services on a Sunday, like Sunday morning and Sunday night service. We'd go hang out at Mayfair Mall, and it was who could steal the best shit. Dog, one time, one of our guys still has it to this day, but I got a Cadillac Crest belt buckle out of a locked glass case without breaking the case.
How the fuck with those big ass hands?
They
weren't. They weren't that big back then.
I was gonna say they were probably normal people's size when I was 4.
They were as big as mine when he was 3. They're my size.
But they're long and skinny, so I was able to like reach in and like grab it.
Fucking long ass fingers just reached in.
No, but yeah, that Cadillac Crest belt buckle was the best shit that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to steal video games, all kinds of shit.
No, I never stole. I just never stole.
I would beat the shit out of myself now, but like if I met me as a kid, but because he needed it.
No, I don't know. That's something I never did. Steal. And that's something I hate in a person that steals.
I hate it now.
Yeah.
When you're a kid trying to prove how bad you are.
Yeah. I feel you.
Especially like you're angry and yeah.
See, the thing is that we had to prove. I didn't have to prove that. I had to prove that I could fight. Or that I'm not scared of fighting, or that I'm down.
I think I overproved that. Like,
yeah, no, I used to fight a lot because we always had to prove that.
Yeah,
we didn't the stealing part. We just saw it as a. Also, remember, I did it here. Okay, story about.
I was gonna say you have stolen, you lying sack of shit.
I have. Don't get me wrong. It's small stuff.
Yeah,
and actually.
I was like, what did I steal?
Hang on.
A Cadillac Crest belt buckle?
Okay.
$40 maybe?
So one time, I'm in front of my I'm in front of my house, right? And one of my guys, a little neighbor, comes and gets me. And my mom says, "Hey, clean this garbage before you leave the house."
Mm-hmm.
I was like 14.
He's like, your mom can't talk to you like that, bro.
No, no, he was black.
Okay, never mind.
He waited outside. He knew what's up. So I'm cleaning the garbage, and there was two gang members, older guys. As they're walking past my house, they stop and talk to him. Right
To your guy.
to my guy.
Yeah.
I'm inside cleaning. I didn't see them talking to him. My mom peeped it.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was like, "Oh, why did those guys stop and talk to him?"
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
No, you can't.
Mom, I don't know. I'm in here cleaning the garbage that you told me to clean up.
Right.
Out of nowhere, she was like, "What? Are you getting ready to go steal? That's what you're gonna go do?" And she started choking me. like, bro, like a Homer and Bart. Yes, bro. She lifted me off the ground. She had me like in my tippy toes, just choking me. I don't even know why, Mom. Why the fuck were you choking me? I didn't even know.
This has nothing to do with. I'm in here cleaning.
Literally, I thought we were gonna go play basketball and shit.
Oh my
And
god.
here she is. Oh man,
That's hilarious. Yeah. Man, the stuff you get blamed for.
but this is the thing. God bless mothers and their instincts, because what they did want is,
Well, good ones.
with my mother at least, what they did want, they were talking to him because they did want him to go into a house and steal. So
She knew.
moms knew, man. Moms know.
She probably already knew about those guys personally.
She's older and she knows about.
You're a kid.
Yes,
You're not paying attention to what's going on in the neighborhood.
I was probably like 13. Yeah.
Yeah. She knows like that these kids have probably gotten in trouble for stealing before. And that's why she went directly there.
Bro, she grabbed me. I remember she started choking me. It was so funny.
That's
now that I think
hilarious.
about it, I could have sworn I seen myself from third person. I swear I was
Oh, you
looking
think
at
you died a little bit? I died a little bit. Dude, my dad's killed me like at least 7 times.
I swear my feet were like in tippy toes, like trying to trying to find the floor.
Like, I don't think I'm gonna make it this time. This might be the last one.
Bro, she was choking the shit out of me. I'm like, but you know what? Thank God for my mom, man. Thank God for her doing that.
Thank
shit.
God for
Because
near-death experiences.
Yeah, because you think
they
about
make you who you are.
If I would have got away with something like that, remember the
Yeah,
first
but
time
you had no idea that you were possibly getting brought into something like that.
Of course. And
it wasn't like you were planning.
And I would have said no.
Yeah.
I'm not. I was never a follower like that. I was too scared of my mom. Well, you see why.
Yeah, because she'll
she'll
undertake her. You just
when I say I was scared of my mom, it's like, dude, I was terrified of my mother. Like, my mom did not play. She did not care. You ain't gonna tell her how to raise her kids. She went to school and smacked me in front of everybody. That's how I knew.
Shout out, Mama Adriel.
Mama ADL. Bro, I swear, man, something else. Break time.
All right. So.
No, we were actually just talking off camera.
Like, you don't have a funniest moment, like, that you can remember.
A funniest moment? I have a lot of funny moments, but I wouldn't know what you consider funny or embarrassing. Embarrassing moments? I've had embarrassing moments.
The funniest moment that I've ever had didn't actually happen to me. I was there while it was happening.
To somebody else?
I was watching this, but like it was supposed to be. Let me just get into it. Fuck that shit. All right. So I've been to therapy. I think we can all tell that I needed it a little bit.
You still do?
Yeah, but I thought I beat it, so I quit. Turns out not so much. But I digress. I was at therapy. I used to set up my therapy appointments for like afternoon on a Friday, so I'd force myself to leave a little bit early on a Friday and then get the bullshit of the week out before I went home. So I'm sitting in the waiting room this one afternoon, and I need this particular appointment. Like, somebody's gonna get hurt if I don't keep this appointment, right? And the person who's before me is in there with my therapist in his appointment, but it's going well over his time into my appointment now, and I'm getting irritated. But like I can hear him getting louder and louder in there with the therapist, and he's yelling at one point, and there's another voice in there, so it's like two people and the therapist in there, and all of a sudden the door comes flying open to the therapist's office, and he's in the hallway. Fuck you, mom, you stupid bitch! You never listen to me, and I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? And he looks exactly like someone you would expect in their mid-30s who still lives at home with their mom to look.
God.
Like he's just greasy, pimple faced, like kind of scrawny. Probably plays a lot of video games in the basement, like me. But he just is going nuts. Like he's like got this crazed look in his eyes. But I'm still pissed off, and I'm sitting in this chair in the waiting room. So he comes down the hallway, sees me, makes eye contact, realizes this isn't a good idea, so bypasses me and just does a lap around the coffee table and goes back to down the hall. And every time he goes back down the hall, he has another thing to say to them. And the therapist and mom are trying to talk about like getting him to Rogers Memorial or something at this point. But like he went back down the hall and he's like, why do I have this weird small shaped body? And he'd do another lap. And he's like, why do I have this tiny head? And then he'd do another lap. And then he said, why when I lean forward does it feel like I'm going to fall down sometimes? And that's when I broke. And I'm like, I started like, oh no, not when I broke. I was on the verge of breaking. But like I saw the aha moment. Like a light bulb went off and he's like, this will get him. They have no argument for this. So he runs down the hall and I can't see the door from where I am. But what I hear is, why do I do this with my lips? And I lost my shit. I started laughing like a maniac. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
What did he do with his lips?
I didn't see. I have no idea. But I'm just like, I'm biting my tongue off at this point. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I start laughing at him. He gets mad and storms out, right? Mom follows. Mm-hmm. So I like, guess it's time for my therapy session. So I go in the office with the therapist, and she's like, "Oh, I'm glad you stayed." And I was like, "Well, it sounded like I needed to," but I was like, "I know, like, you're not allowed to because of HIPAA and everything, but I was here, so we're gonna talk about this shit." And I just started roasting this kid for like most of my therapy session. We're not talking about me at all. And then later, I'm like, "Oh shit, what did he do with his lips?" And without saying a word, my therapist leaned in and goes, I'm like, I fell on the floor. I'm crying in my therapy session.
Oh
like,
my
that's
God.
what he thought was like, why do I do this with my lips? Oh, I mean, it's the single best therapy session I ever had and had nothing to do with me.
Stupid. That's hilarious.
You still didn't tell me any of your funny stories. Well, okay, secondhand embarrassing. What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
Embarrassing. I fell off that goalpost. I was in high school my freshman year.
I fell off that goalpost that one time. Wait, was it at a game, like in front of everybody?
No, but there was there was two classes, so it was about 60 kids.
Okay.
And we were all chilling, and I mean, they gave us like free time after we played. I don't know, we were doing like soccer or something. I don't know, and they gave us free time. We were in the football field. Everybody's just chilling doing their thing, and us, there's like 6 of us. We're just climbing the goalposts. Yeah, I mean, we're hanging on there, and I'm hanging upside down, and I was going to flip. Yeah, I mean, like let go, of the legs and flip, and I slipped, bro, and I fell all the way back, bro, and I hit the floor, and when I hit the floor, I bounced back up. Like a couple of my guys saw me, and I'm like, shh, don't say nothing, don't say nothing.
Oh, I thought the whole class saw you.
Yeah, most of the class fucking saw me.
That's hilarious.
Everybody was fucking laughing. And
you knocked the wind out of yourself?
Oh fuck yeah, I could. I just got up. don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. And
That's the worst, dude. I hate getting the wind knocked out of yourself as a kid was terrifying. You thought you were gonna die.
Nigga, embarrassing moment. I just thought about it. I remember in middle school, finishing middle school, going into high school, I went to summer school.
Okay.
Bro, I rollerbladed to summer school, right? Never been
Is that
called,
the embarrassing moment?
I've never been called a pussy so much. Bro, I in my rollerblades, I jumped on a like on a bench and I missed I missed the ledge. So I missed the ledge. So I was gonna like basically stall, boom, and then jump back off. And I missed the ledge and I landed on top of the bench, so it just kept rolling and there was some bushes and I fell face first into the bushes. But the fucked up part is that as I'm rolling slowly on the bench, I'm like, no.
You couldn't stop yourself.
Hey, like what the fuck am I putting my hands up? What am I trying to stop myself with? Bro, and I fell face first into the bushes, and they were fucking rolling. And I'm like, no, it's all right. It's the love of the sport. Things happen. Hey, it's you average what? It's nothing. All embarrassed.
Oh, that's
While I had my Walkman listening to LFO, Summer Girls.
New Kids on the Block.
Got a bunch. She hates Chinese food. Makes me sick. You get it now, huh? Now
you gotta shut up. You got a Zocalo show coming up this August 23rd.
Yeah, man. August 23rd. It's gonna be a good lineup. We have Brandon Wine.
Yeah, Brandon Wine. Not to be confused with Brian Wayne.
Confused. We got Aaron Clark. We
Okay.
also have Big Al and Melvin Stewart, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, we have Mr. Alan Salazar hosting, like always. Very funny man. And one of my all-time favorite comics in Milwaukee, Mr. Tyler B, will be making a special guest appearance.
Tyler's
August 23rd, guys. Go make sure you guys check that out.
That's a fun lineup.
It is a fun lineup, and this will determine the last runner-up for the championship round. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to this show to see who the last runner-up, because I know the championship rounds are always good. It's the best of the best.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun with those shows.
But this show's gonna be really good. It's gonna be fun.
What makes your coochie itch?
Well, one time they told me that I threw off their pH balance because I use Irish Spring.
Okay. When did you lose your virginity?
At 13 years old.
What was his name?
Jonathan.
And did the priest ever call you again?
Huh? He didn't.
Jonathan.
He actually banned me from the church.
Because you kept asking, because you kept demanding that he suck your dick?
Yeah. He was like, that's not how this works.
I'm supposed to pursue you.
One time I remember
you can't use this either.
I got picked up in a van. The guy didn't have no candy, so I made him suck my dick. It's like, you're gonna pay me some way, nigga. You made me walk over here.
Right. I got into this van willingly.
It's like, hey, what's going on, man? You got any candy in here? No? Well, you suck dick?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell everybody you suck my dick if you don't suck my dick. Oh my God.
I made him a pedophile.
And then I told anyways.
I turned that nigga out.
I turning tricks.
Hey, what you need me to do? You need me to make that nigga a registered?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Do you want me to turn your enemies into registered sex offenders?
Shit, I'll do it, Nick. That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. That's hilarious. I don't think I have an accent.
What?
Hmm?
An accent? I don't have an accent.
Croissant.
Watch, I'm gonna fix my accent.
Why do you think it needs to be fixed? Why do you not just want to sound like you? There's nothing wrong with your voice.
Bitch, you're always making fun of my voice.
I'm not making fun of it. I'm pointing it out. There's a difference.
I'm not making fun of it. I'm just pointing it out so other people can make fun of it.
No, it's look. Are you embarrassed to sound?
Hell no. I don't
Then
even.
why do you care?
I don't sound like you guys say. I don't hear it like you guys say that I sound.
Yeah, but I don't sound like I think I sound in my head either. You're inner. You hear yourself, and then you hear yourself on a recording. You don't sound sound like what you think you sound like, right?
I don't think I sound like.
So if I listen
don't
to myself,
have-
if I listen to myself on a recording, I sound different than on that recording than I sound when I hear myself talking just normally.
But bro, is
Because
that
your inner ear here picks up different.
I'm not trying to be that one, but I don't know what you guys hear. I hear my videos and I don't hear no accent, bro.
Maybe it's just because you.
Sofia Vergara, she has an accent. I don't have an accent like that. I hear my videos, like the video that I did with you at my house.
Yeah.
Nigga, I don't have no accent.
I can't wait to post this.
What? Why do we always end up on my accent?
Oh my god!
What did I say that I have an accent? I don't have an accent like that, bro. I sound
Accent's
a
the
really
best word
American.
for you to pronounce over and over again, just to prove how thick your accent is,
Bro. Accent.
You absolutely have an accent. There's nothing wrong with having
You say it.
accent.
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 I don't sound like that, dog.
That's what you sound like. Accent.
Stupid ass.
Accent.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't
I
think
can't
so
wait.
at all.
Dude, I was laughing with multiple people over the I don't have an accent short clip that we made. They're like, he doesn't think he has an accent. Like, it's the first thing they say to me when they see when I pull up. So, like, I was talking to somebody at this party about it this past weekend. And now I get to show them this. So thank you.
I just don't think. I don't know. It's like I hear the videos and
Okay.
I don't feel like I have.
But I was talking to James Green about this too. Shout out James Green. I was like, ADL sounds like I could close my eyes and having never met you, you say one sentence, I would immediately know that you're Puerto Rican without question. But I've only ever heard Americanized Puerto Ricans speak. So I don't know if you sound like Puerto Ricans from Puerto Rico, or if you only sound like the Puerto Ricans that I've ever heard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, if I go down to Puerto Rico, are they going to have, like, a different dialect than the Puerto Ricans that are up here that sound a little bit more like of an American style? Does that make any sense?
Yeah, that makes, yeah. So, right now, you know Bad Bunny, right?
No.
You know,
I've heard of him, but I'm also, like, I have self-respect, so I know.
So, in that movie, Happy Gilmore,
Yeah.
2, he comes out in that movie. He's the caddy.
Bad Bunny's the caddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you see that movie, whenever you get a chance, Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, I was going to look at it at some point.
Check it out, and then you'll tell me if our accents sound the same, supposedly, if I have an accent. He has an accent.
Is he from Puerto Rico?
He's from Puerto Rico, like, completely.
Yeah, okay.
Like, completely.
Because, like, you sound like every Puerto Rican I've ever heard, but I've only ever heard Puerto Ricans that I think are from America or spent most of their life in America. So I don't know if you sound authentic Puerto Ricans even. What if they're like, yeah, you sound like an American? They think you have. They think you sound like you have an American accent.
Well, they know it's that I speak Spanish, like hardcore Puerto Rican Spanish.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you grew up around all Puerto Ricans.
Yes.
You spoke like your mother, your grandparents, your father, like everybody. You heard all of those tones. You were taught to speak in those tones. That's why you have that accent. You just sound the way you were taught how to speak. It's not abnormal for you. That's everybody.
It's just, that, like, I speak like a real Puerto Rican, but the thing is that in English, I feel or I think that
You
I
just have
learned.
you have bad ears. You can't hear yourself.
I think that I learned it pretty. Like I don't think I mispronounce words.
You you have an accent. You can pronounce it correctly, but still have an accent. You can pronounce the word correctly, but still sound Puerto Rican.
You think? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you can pronounce a word. Case in point, an Asian accent. You can pronounce a word in English with an Asian accent, and it still sounds Asian. I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying you can. You eat your dog. But you see what I'm
You
saying?
not adopted.
You know, Dobby. That's a fucking great joke.
He puts his glasses. That's
Honestly, that one is
hilarious.
clever as fuck.
That is so good.
It's stupid, but like there's the little bits in there. I'm like, what made him think to add that?
That's great stuff.
Uh,
Okay, the thing is, when he does it, I can imagine the Asian dad telling him that.
is it like an Austin Powers movie inside your head? Like you can imagine the death.
I swear, bro. I am. That's why I always ask. Like sometimes when you're telling me a story, I ask like extra things that you're like,
You're
"What
trying
the
to
hell?"
paint the picture.
Yes, I
Mhm.
have to, so I can imagine it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fully.
Are
Yeah.
you like that as well?
Like I think we talked about this a little bit. But I see things or like think of things a lot of times in either like movie style formats or cartoons. Like they're very vivid images, and like so if you listen to a lot of the jokes that I tell that are like really made up,
Mm-hmm.
it would make sense why I think that way. Like everything's cartoony, so like the theme park joke, it's like
Mm-hmm.
very stupid shit like that. So yeah, I get very vivid imagery with like when we're talking or like with storytelling and shit like that. So yeah, when you ask for additional details, it's something similar to that.
That kills me though.
Mm. What kills you?
That the imaginative,
Oh, why?
huh?
Why does it
It's like
bother
a
you?
fucking game show in my head. It's like a ping pong
Mm-hmm.
machine. It's bing bing
Yeah,
bing
but I
bing
feel
bing
like
bing
that's
bing.
why. I feel like once you get on that like trajectory or like when you're bouncing all around like that and like working off of like fresh or ideas, that's where you get like some of your newest material or your like your best stuff. Like I get into writing fits like that when it's like I'm bouncing around or I'm like goofing off, and then all of a sudden it turns into, oh shit, I gotta write that down, and I run down into the basement and I start working, trying to work it into a joke, you know. But when it was really just me goofing off, you know.
Oh yeah.
So
So it's just yeah. It'd be like that sometimes, man.
yeah, just say a bunch of random stuff. It's just yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. So
Shit,
you just like gave up.
this shit's crazy.
It's just crazy. Man. Man, dog.
For real?
Shit, like you're not listening at all, you fucking lying sack of crap. Who's your favorite athlete growing up?
My favorite athlete, Chris Benoit.
Not a real athlete. It takes nothing to beat a vegetable in a wheelchair.
Huh?
I said it takes nothing to beat a vegetable in a wheelchair.
Who did he beat?
His kid to death.
No, he choked his kid and choked his wife and then hung himself.
Yeah.
He didn't beat a vegetable.
His kid was and that's why he couldn't.
Whoa, no, he wasn't. His kid was regular. He used to take him all the time.
Nope. Bet
Yeah.
money. His kid was disabled and he was sick of having like he was. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Say I'm wrong.
I hope you're wrong.
Murder, suicide,
Whoopsie.
family side, blah 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 blah. Daniel, who also died of asphyxia, was killed while lying sedated in his bed. Yeah. It says here, Chris's child David was fully tardy.
No, he did not. No, it does not say that, you fucking idiot. It does not say it, does it?
You really think I read that somewhere? That's oh
He was
my
fully
god.
tardy.
He's fully tardy. That's the technical term.
Dude, let's wrap this shit up. Yeah. That sleep is getting to you, bro. You must be tired.
I'm over it. I'm so tired of working
Bro,
constantly.
That was the good one, though. I believe it was full tardy.
Fully tardy.
And the thing is that in Wikipedia, you could get in there and edit the
Oh
shit.
my god.
So that's why I was like, damn, somebody probably did say that
Fully
shit.
tardy. All right. You know what? Before I make any more of an ass out of myself, this has been another episode of Deal With It podcast. We out.